Yeah, definitely a great heat for that young lady. Tyler Wright coming in, looking for her first world title. But right now, Courtney Conlogue, look at this, Bianca Bianca and Pauline.
Yeah, teeing up round number 4. Of course, Courtney Conlogue is the lady that can keep this title race alive. She's got to finish in the quarterfinals or more here.
Let me tell you, it's everything to skip that round, go into round 3. We just saw her opponent win. Can she do it?
Well, let's start answering questions as the opening ride underway now from Courtney. She's gone to the backhand to start. You see a little rumble on the face. Nice tight section. Just throws that power to the last turn. That will have had the judges' attention early on that statement.
Well, I think a great way to open up, looking confident.
Well, Strada, we're going to follow the live action. Bianca Buitendaq. Big squared up turn for the South African. She was using that priority. She goes to her forehand for an opener. We'll see how those two scores compare. The opener, Conlogue on the backhand. 2 big squared turns. We'll bring you those replays shortly. Let's have a look at replays here first, Strada.
So Bianca looking nice and clean, coming out of the gates, firing nice, fast down the line, speed, setup turn, and then bangs it off the top, then brings it down for a little lip bash there. Nothing dynamic, nothing too crazy, but as you would expect on the opener, you don't really go through the roof usually in the opening rounds. Try to get the feet in the wax. Little setup turn from Courtney on her first wave. I love the fact that she's going to the backhand and she's throwing it vertical. That's one thing that Courtney needs to do. I think on the forehand, Courtney's attack is a little more opened up. The fact that the surfers, she got away with it because the surfers needed a very high score. If they needed a smaller score, if they needed, a lesser score, it would have been a more critical situation.
So as Tyler Wright and her coach deconstruct that heat, we're watching Courtney Conlogue put together a second wave here, forces the tail, and brings a conclusion to a second score early on here. Still within that 10 minutes. Now this is the young French lady, Pauline, fresh off a win on the qualifying series in Morocco. And she'll go down in the soggy spot on that wave face. But Courtney Conlogue building scores here.
Yeah, here's the wave. So she catches up to it off the bottom, sweeps the corner. Nice little turn right there. Nothing too crazy, but then this finishing turn right here on the inside is the one I was talking about. She banged it, she pushed the fins free. If she could have had that board up into the lip and then thrown the tail around where she gets the lip or the tail back up above her shoulders.
So add that to her 4-point opener. She is holding the lead. There's some judges' opinions for you, left to right. 5 judges. They all go in the terminal. The computer, of course, averages it. Meanwhile, Pauline will get a tight snap. And that'll be a single maneuver contribution. Attitude, it's an approach, and well, certainly working for Tyler Wright.
Well, yeah, there's a quote. Here we go. Here we catch up to some action right here from Bianca Buitendaq. Nice hack right there on the backside. Whip right there. Boom, straight up into the bowl. Beautiful surfing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want to see from the surfers. We want to see the board in the lip. We want to see the spray flying off that tail, the fins above the lip. Great power surfing, and then catching up to Courtney Conlogue as she comes around the inside, bangs it off the top right there. Beautiful. Get the tail free a little bit and rides out with confidence as well. Great surfing right there from both of those surfers, Courtney Conlogue and Bianca Buitendaq.
Open forehand turns. That suits Courtney Conlogue, right? What about Margaret River? She made the finals. Again, big open power turns from the American. So we'll look and see here as Conlogue shows interest. 4-minute mark now, and she'll want to really stamp a score here to get out ahead of the requirements that Bianca Buitendaq has been offered. Nice tight turn, swivel, little whitewater reclimb as well. So judges will get to digest that. Of course, they have the ability to pull up replays as well. What's your impression of that ride there, Conlogue?
Looking at a wave, but I didn't see her actually committing to one. So that's an interesting look. See right there, I thought that she had priority, and she gave way to Courtney. Courtney, beautiful sweep right there on the open face, comes to the inside, bang, nice little turn right there. She threw the tail around. Definitely a lot of confidence in her surfing, and to do what she just did right there, where she actually rode up, did a foam climb in the backwash and had it coming over. So this is where they're deeming that the priority was lost.
So Pauline Addo showing
Pauline,
clear intention to paddle for that wave. Paid the penalty, which meant the priority disc swung, and that's how Courtney Conlogue got access to that. So we didn't see that at the time as it played out.
And took it home. The fact, that she does do well at Margaret River and waves like that was obvious from that surfing.
Here's our replacement surfer, the young French lady, Pauline Addo. Sweeping, nice tight corner check there. And she'll come around the section and she'll link it together. Little bit of a stutter. But nonetheless, posting a score. She is way down in combo. As you see, that COMB dot means combination. The two scores that she's currently holding on to. Can she throw a log under the track of Courtney Conlogue here early on in this Cascais Women's Pro? It's all up to the ocean now.
Doesn't look like
Doesn't
much.
look like it's about to happen, Strata. See that pensive frown from Conlogue? And well, that picture there will tell you a story, as the beach announcer will count the heat down, and it will be a confirmed round 1 heat win here for Courtney Conlogue.
I love it. I really do.